Alright, so what was I doing? So I'm working off of this book called Bebop Licks for Guitar. Published a while back by Hal Leonard, and it's by Les Wise. And the point I wanted to talk about was basically your guitar fingerings and messing around, or at least figuring out what works best for you. So the book has a couple of different fingerings. Well, actually, it doesn't. It's written one way with notation and then the tabs. I didn't look at the tabs. I read the notation, and then I went back and looked at the tabs, and the way they had it was very different than what I was playing. So the first segment that I played was the way I read it, and then the second time around it was the way the book wrote it. So let me show you. So again, it's off of C major 7 Ideas. So I played it like this. So they wrote it like this, or at least when they tabbed it. So their way is my way. Okay? Whatever works for you. Okay? My thing is you have to shift when you go to that G sharp. So it's C, E, B. Then the next note is a G sharp. Then A. Then A, B, C, D. Okay. So whatever works best for you. So that was the first line. The second line starts off like this. The way I played it was okay. So that was E, then I went to the C, then B, then A, then the G sharp, back to A, E, C. So the way they wrote it was with the tab, that is, because the music is still the same, the notes are. Clearly for me, I think my way is easier, at least for me, so whatever works. To me, that's a lot of extraneous finger movement, but you get the idea. So fingerings are personal. So this is actually a pretty good book. You not getting any money for any of this stuff, but it's pretty old. And Les Wise wrote it, Hal Leonard, and it's over 800 licks in the styles of Tal Farlow, Pat Martino, Wes Montgomery, Joe Pash, Johnny Smith, and more. People you've heard of. So the idea is with your left-hand fingerings, classical guitars are great at this. Got a good buddy who's a classical guitarist. They go through the music and they write out all the fingerings. I don't have the patience for that stuff. But yeah, you really need to work out your fingerings and some of these licks, especially if you're trying to play bebop music. The other thing I wanted to mention, I forgot to mention this, is that depending upon where you're playing it, on certain guitars, this is a classical guitar, I think that line sounds better down here as opposed to up here for some reason. And it's more fluid, so. Alright, versus all the way up here. Anyway, practice, 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 and practice some more. Some great materials out there for some self-study. All right then. Bye.